Hello student, related to chapter 4 soil videos according to topics and moral story. So students, I will show you some videos related to the topic and along with this you will also hear moral story.
Long, long ago, there lived a hard-working artisan by the name Bhimaya. He used to carry water to his landlord's house in the two pots that are tied on either side of a log. One pot was leaking, while the other pot was perfect. One day, as Bhimaya was carrying water, the perfect pot said to the leaking pot, "Ha ha ha ha! You are broken and of no use to the owner. You waste more than half of how much water he carries. I am more useful. I am more helpful to him than you are. I am superior to you." The perfect pot felt greater all the time and it belittled the leaking one. And so the leaking pot felt very bad that it is not being able to be useful to Bhimaya. It felt ashamed that it cannot carry water like the perfect pot. One day when Bhimaya was carrying water like always, the leaking pot said to him, "Dear Bhimaya, please exchange me for a better one." He said, "But why?" It continued saying, "I am not able to carry all the water. The cracks in me are leaking it. I am a burden to you and I am of no use." Bhimaya understood its misery. He said, "Don't feel bad. Look at the flowers lying next to you." The pot turned to its side with curiosity. It was very thrilled about seeing them. Then Bhimaya said, "If you observe it, those flowers are only on your side and not on the other side. When I am carrying water, I make sure that the water you are leaking is going to those flowers. It means that you are only watering those flowers, which are used in prayers. If it wasn't for you and the water you leak, there would be no flowers to offer to God. Do you see how useful you are now?" The leaking pot thanked Bhimaya. The perfect pot heard the talk and felt very sorry for its behavior. It apologized to the leaking pot, saying, "Forgive me, my friend. I insulted you by stressing your weakness. I realize my mistake." Bhimaya heard it all and said, "You are both useful to me. When you are together, let's stick with each other and work happily ever after." A lesson to learn. We should not belittle anyone by making fun of their weaknesses. We can only help one another and grow stronger together.
What is soil? Soil is the uppermost layer of the earth's surface which supports life, and it is found everywhere. But have you ever thought why soil is so important? Well, soil is needed for the growth of plants. It binds the roots of plants tightly and supply water and other nutrients to the plant. Without soil, we cannot obtain food. Moreover, many living organisms live in it. So we can say that soil is very essential part of our life.
Today we will learn about soil. What is soil? How is it formed? What is its importance to us? We all live on the planet Earth. Have you ever thought, why is the life possible on the Earth? Life is possible on the Earth because of air, water, sunlight and the soil. These are the necessary elements for the life. So, why is the soil necessary? Soil is necessary element for the life as all the plants grow on the soil. We know plants are the primary source of food for all of us. Soil also is the home for many insects and small animals like the rabbit, which makes burrow, or the snake, which lives in holes. Some houses, like the kacha houses, are also made up of mud or the soil. Apart from this, we get many minerals from the soil, such as calcium, magnesium, potassium, etc. But what is the soil actually? How is it formed? You surely will have this question in mind. Who can form such a huge amount of soil? Let us see it in detail. Millions of years ago, the earth was made up only of rocks. There was no soil, hence no plants and no life. Slowly, the huge rocks broke into small pieces due to action of rain, frost, heat, and the wind. This process of breakdown of huge rocks into smaller pieces is called weathering. Weathering takes place as rocks are broken down into progressively smaller pieces by the effects of weather. Slowly, tiny plants and green moss grew on the broken pieces of the rocks. When these plants died, their remains were added to rock pieces and the soil was formed. Weathering continued and the bigger trees started to grow. And slowly, the animal life began on the earth. It took millions of years for the soil to form. Soil forms the top layer of earth. The soil itself is not the same throughout. It also has a layered structure. The topmost layer of the soil is called the topsoil. It is very fertile and plants grow in it. Below the topsoil is the subsoil. It is hard with mostly small rocks. Below it is weathered rock fragments where there is little or no plant or animal life. The bottommost layer is the bedrock, which is the starting stage of the earth millions of years ago. It has only big rocks. In short, the soil is a mixture of broken rocks and minerals, living organisms, and the decaying organic matter. Let me tell you a small joke. Can you guess why did the gardener plant his money? Guess. No idea? He wanted the soil to be rich. This decaying organic matter present in the topsoil is called humus. Humus is dark, soft, and rich in nutrients. Humus layer, which is the topmost layer of the soil, is formed in millions of years. It is very useful, as you can see all plants grow well in this layer of the soil.
Soil. It forms the outermost layer of the Earth's crust. The color, texture, and mineral nutrients depend upon the type of rock it is formed from. It varies a lot in composition, that is, from thick, sticky clays to loose, dry, sandy soils. Agents of soil formation.